Preparation, protection, mindset, and flight plans. What the heck do those have in common? We're going to dive into that today. I am Angela W. Stillwell. I am the CEO and founder of Untapped Strengths, where we work with individuals just like you to transform you into top 1% leaders. And we work with teams to transform them into powerhouses. Right. So let's dive into this protection, preparation, flight plans, and mindset. All right. So if you've been around for a while, or if you've heard me talk before, you've heard me talk about how the subconscious mind drives 90+% of every decision you make, action you take, and result that you get. And I want you to keep that in mind as I dive into this today. So I was listening to Myron Golden talking about, he was actually talking about mindset. And I loved the way that he put it. He talked about the subconscious mind being your automatic mind and your conscious mind being your manual mind. And he calls it that because your conscious mind is actually something that you manually process, right? It takes more energy to work from your conscious mind. Your conscious mind burns a ton of glucose. Have you ever worked on a project and just been exhausted because it was something maybe that you had never done before? Maybe you were working on something in technology and technology is not your thing. If it is your thing, then it flies, right? It's easy. If it's not your thing, though, you're exhausted by the time you're done. Or maybe writing a paper and writing isn't your thing and you're done writing and you're like, I just don't want to do this. Or maybe you're at a networking event and you're not a people-y person and you're just wiped out. It's because you've been working from that conscious or that manual mind for an extended period of time and you've been burning glucose, extra glucose. And yes. So that is why your brain, when you do something over and over and over again, it puts it into the subconscious or the automatic brain so that you're not having to burn that glucose. All right. So that's a lot of the science piece behind it. But I want to dive into the protection preparation piece. So your subconscious mind, your automatic mind really does two things. It focuses on protection and preparation. One of my mentors and coaches over the years has been Bo Eason, and he talks about that pros are focused in three areas. They're focused on preparation, performance, and recovery. Preparation, performance, and recovery, right? And if your subconscious mind is involved in that, then what you're doing in that preparation is writing new neural pathways, new ideas, new beliefs, new thoughts that are driving your results, right? So your subconscious brain ultimately is there to protect you. That's what it's all about. It's to protect you from the saber-toothed tigers. And I know there aren't any saber-toothed tigers running around these days. However, your subconscious brain thinks just like there are still saber-toothed tigers running around. Every little thing that pops up that people call it drama or they call it problems or whatever. It's like or danger, right? Your subconscious brain is wanting to protect you from that drama, is wanting to protect you from the danger, is wanting to protect you from all of those things. And so it is most interested in keeping you right where you are because that is comfortable and it is known. Okay. It's comfortable and it's known. And so the subconscious mind is something that has been with you since childhood and it gets repeated over and over and over again. And look, it was put there, the thoughts and the beliefs that you have subconsciously that are driving the results that you're getting were put there for the most part by people who loved you, right? Whether it's your parents or your grandparents or religion or teachers or, spouses or friends. And by the way, if you are watching media regularly, they are definitely, not that they love you, but they are definitely impacting your subconscious thoughts regularly, right? So that's going to impact your results that you're getting. If you're paying attention to media, you're going to get the results that media is putting into your head. Okay. So, all right, what does this have to do with flight plans? All right, so a flight plan from point A to point B, if a plane is flying from New York to LA, for instance. So when that plane is flying, now there's a process, they turn switches on and it gets redirected automatically, right? Well, a plane from point A to point B is only on course 3% of the time. That means 97% of the time it is course correcting. Imagine where you might end up if you start in New York and you're headed to LA, but 97% of the time you're not on course and you just allow it to go wherever it's going. Where might you end up? Well, that's what happens when you let your subconscious or your automatic mind drive the process day in and day out and never step in with the manual or the conscious brain. See, it's something that it takes extra effort. It takes energy. Look, it's tiring, right? It's not easy. You have to manually catch your subconscious thoughts, those automatic thoughts. Like maybe you're in a situation and you feel your body shifting. You get an opportunity in that moment to go, is this how I want to feel? Or maybe after, right? I mean, if you're in the middle of something that's heated or whatever, it can be difficult to make a shift in that moment. But what you get to do is after the fact, when you're doing a review of the situation, you get to make an adjustment if you want to, right? That's the key, if you want to. And remember, it's a manual process. You guys, none of this is easy. This is something that has been going on in your head, again, like I said, since childhood. So my challenge for you today is to think about what are the areas where your brain is doing the preparation and protection, but it's preparing you based on those thoughts of protecting you. Where are the results that you're not happy with right now in your life? Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your wealth, maybe it's your relationships. What's going on? What are your thoughts? What are your beliefs? What are you automatically thinking every time anything in that pops up? Is that what you want to continue thinking? Are those the results that you want to continue getting? If they're not, then you get to make an adjustment. You get to make an adjustment. It's manual, and over time, it can become automatic. It's not that you can't shift those automatic thoughts, because you can. And talking about the mindset thing, it drives me crazy when people just talk about, it's your mindset, it's your mindset, it's your mindset. Okay, well, your mindset is based on these subconscious thoughts that you're not even necessarily aware of. Unless you manually lean in on what those subconscious thoughts are, you're not aware of what is driving your mindset. So it's not just about your mindset. You get to you get to take the opportunity to become aware of those thoughts and beliefs that are driving the actions that you're taking, the decisions that you're making, the actions that you're taking, and the results that you're getting. And that's a choice, right? That's a choice that you get to make. So yeah, there is a relationship between preparation, protection, flight plans, and mindset. And I would love to have you. I actually have recently put together a Facebook group called What If, and I'd love to have you in that. And it's just questioning, what if about a lot of different things going on in life, and really becoming more aware of what are those thoughts that are driving you day to day. If you're interested in being a part of that, just say what if in the comments on whichever platform you're watching this. I'd love to have you in there. We're just getting started. There's going to be some fun things happening inside the group. Once we get it up to about 100 people or so or more, we're going to do a kickoff party in there and really start driving more of what's happening in there. So I can't wait to see you in there, and just put what if in the comments, whether it's below or to the side, depending on where you are. You're watching on your laptop or you're on your phone or wherever you are watching this, and which platform, right? Is it on YouTube? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it on Instagram? Whichever one the comment place is going to be. Or you can send me a DM, right? You can send me a DM and just say what if, and we'll get you the link to get you in on that. So I can't wait to see you. Thanks so much for joining me today, and have a fantastic remainder to your week.